Alright everyone, this is MC here. I'm going to do a Fohawk on this young gentleman here. So we're going to do a fade on the side and a top which is going to style into a Fohawk. So first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to wet his hair and I'm going to comb it in the direction that it naturally falls. Alright, just like that. Perfect. Alright, so I'm going to use 1.5 first, and with 1.5 I'm going to create the foundation for my fade and for my hairstyle. So here we go, we're going to start from the bottom and go straight up. Once I reach the widest part of the head here, I'm just going to keep going straight up. I'm not going to follow the shape of the head, so I want to leave some hair here. Alright, so that was our first step. Let's look at it. Okay, so it looks pretty good. We removed the most of the hair. We removed the bulk. We created a square shape. Even though we're going to do a Fohawk, I'm going to kind of make it more square Fohawk. I'm going to create a square shape to here, and then I'm going to kind of style it into a Fohawk, actually, not a Mohawk. So right here. That way I can kind of keep this square shape. Now I'm going to start my fade from 0. I'm going to do the 3-step fade. So that was my first step, 1.5. Now I have 5 zeros, and I'm going to start my fade. Alright, so now my next step is basically to remove this line from 0 to 1.5. I'm going to use my fading clippers. I'm going to open my blade and just work on the line. I'm not worrying too much for my first step here if this line is even or not. This is going to get faded right now, so I don't like to spend that extra time just to make sure whether that line is straight across or not. It really makes no difference because now as I fade it, you'll see you will not even see where that line was. So why waste time. I mean, if you waste time, if you spend extra 2 minutes to make the line straight, you know, all day, 2 minutes by 2 minutes, on the end of the day, that's 20 minutes. That's actually a whole haircut. So if you are busy, you wanna do that extra haircut at the end of the day. There is few ways to fade. I'm fading from bottom up now. You can also fade from top down. I could have used now one half and then open my blade and close the blade until the line is faded, but I'm going to actually fade this one from the bottom up. Alright, so my next step here would be 1/16 of an inch. I'm going to open my blade and I'm going to work on the line. I'm working here with a rocking motion. I'm going up. I'm not pulling my clipper back. I'm going through. Now I have closed my blade here. Open my blade and work on this same thing on the other side. Gradually close your blade. Alright, next step is we're going to use number 1. Alright, so and now I'm going to use actually only my open blade and just kind of go around, check if I have missed any spots that I like to kind of blur out. Now we're going to use our edgers to edge him up. We're going to keep it natural. Try to get a little closer to the skin here. Same thing here. Alright, and there it is, our fading is done. Alright, so our next step will be to connect the sides with the top. We're gonna do that with scissor over comb. But we're gonna wet the hair slightly so we can see that heavy line slightly better. Now I'm not gonna worry too much of losing my shape. I'm gonna cut this pretty hard, kind of going in, but the shape will still go stay pretty square here. All right, so here we're gonna do a scissor over comb. All right, work on the other side. It's important to learn how to use both hands when working with scissors or clippers or in general, so you kind of balance yourself. If you are working with one side only all day, if I was just to do this all day and all day, I mean, I'm constantly staying like this, so I like to kind of keep my posture straight and also alternate, so that way I keep my physique straight, and hopefully that will prolong the longevity of my professional barbering career. And also, gives break on my right hand by using my left hand. It gives break to my right hand. That way I can avoid as well getting hand issues such as carpal tunnel and so on and so forth. So I'm naturally not ambidextrous. I simply train myself how to use my left hand just the way I use my right hand. All right, so that's about it. We cleaned it. We're gonna do a Fohawk. We're gonna just put a little texture in his hair, and we're gonna do that. We're gonna just do some point cutting here. All right. We're gonna cut the back slightly shorter than the front. That way, when he styles at the front, the back is not taller than the front it is. So I keep my razors in a barber side all the time, so that way I can properly disinfect them. I use different colors, so if I use this razor on this gentleman, I will use on the next client different color. That way I know that my razor stayed in the barber side for at least 10 minutes. Fresh blade for everyone. And then just light cleanup on his hairline. I don't want to create any sharp lines or anything. I want to keep it pretty natural. That way he is not obligated to come and see me after a few days to clean him up again. There you go. And we'll do that part after we style his hair. Use a brush to. I'm gonna wet his hair a little bit so I can play with the roots a little bit. Alright, and some hot sauce. There you go, my friend. For finish, we're gonna use some wax. Go over his hair as such, so the product evenly gets distributed throughout the hair. Wow, man, from okay looking kid, we made a really good looking kid. So as you can see here, my shape is somewhat still square here, and I styled his hair into a Fohawk. And there it is, folks. Thanks for watching. I appreciate it very much. If you like my work, please put a thumbs up. Please subscribe if you haven't subscribed yet. Until next time, take care of yourself. Thanks a lot.